When cops fell into deadly traps. Now when it says traps, I wonder what it means by that. Like, is it talking about traps, like the booby traps that we see in the movies, or something more realistic, like the suspect telling the cops to come in the house, like this, like, I'll come in, I swear I'm not armed, I won't shoot you. Judging from the beginning of this video, we're on pause that right here, an arrow pointing at the wall saying bomb trap. It's probably the first option. We're gonna see some Looney Tunes ass deaths.
Mr. Yu, can you hear me?
These are cases where police officers...
What the f***? Wait, hold up. I need to run this shit back.
Can you hear me?
Bomb trap.
These are cases...
Brother, that is by far the scariest footage I've ever seen on a cop's body cam. Bro, find that person for real. Whoever set that shit up, find them. Justice needs to be served. Some people are just better off dead, bro. How fucking ruthless do you have to be? Dog, some of these crazy ass suspects, they do this shit because of how they grew up. Like, maybe they got bullied here and there. But what type of backstory did that person have? I mean, imagine if there was cops in the house. Dude, he could have killed like a squad of 30.
Where police officers fall into deadly traps set by criminals, beginning with the ruthless criminal who lured cops to his home only to ambush them.
What the f— Yo, this video is packed full of surprises. Dude, I'm 15 seconds in, man. God damn. I know his fat ass did not just up the blick at the cop like that.
Who's all in the house?
It's me.
At 2 a.m. on February 11th, 2022, Phoenix police officers rushed to the home of 36-year-old Morris Richard Jones III after he reported...
Oh my gosh. The third. What is it with all these black suspects with these exotic ass names? Well, his mom must have thought he was exclusive naming him that shit. I hope his mom could see just how he turned out to be today, man. That's if he's still alive.
That armed intruders had broken in and shot his wife.
Phoenix 911, where is your emergency?
It's a gunshot wound.
There's a gunshot wound.
Where?
We got an intruder.
We had an intruder.
Baby, wake
Okay,
up.
so there's two people.
It's a gunshot wound. We had an intruder.
I got that. Can I talk to one person who got shot?
Okay, so this is sort of like what I was talking about in the beginning. This is like the more realistic way of trapping the cop.
My wife.
Who?
They came in here trying to rob us. They came in here and robbed us.
The officers quickly reached the residence, ready to intervene and save Richard's dying wife, not realizing they were heading into a trap.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, these poor cops, man. What are his motives for this? Did he shoot his own wife? Maybe he got pissed at her and then shot her and killed her. What does that have to do with anything for this hate that you have for cops? What the f did the cops do, man?
House. Who's all in the house?
It's me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's scary, bro. Dang, is he running while being shot? He must have not felt a single wound because of that adrenaline. Like, no cap, dude.
I've been shot. No.
Richard opened fire on the officers, with the one at the front taking the brunt of the attack, suffering multiple gunshots to the chest before managing to escape. The other officers were also hit, forcing them to retreat, call for backup, and secure the building's perimeter. Meanwhile, Richard barricaded himself inside the house along with his wife, whom we later learned he had shot, and remained inside after a prolonged standoff.
Holy shit, okay, they got the whole army here now. SWAT team. At that point, throw a nuke into his house. Just have a B-2 stealth bomber fly over his house. He is doing no good for this world, bro. Eradicate him.
His brother, who was also inside the house, emerged carrying the couple's infant and surrendered.
So the second guy was his brother.
The house emerged carrying the couple's infant and surrendered to the police as officers rushed to rescue the infant, whom the brother had placed on the front porch. Richard struck once again.
Hey, come with me. Baby. Door.
No way, bro.
Door.
Are you dead ass?
I got the baby.
Dog, using the baby as bait is crazy. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Do not laugh. Oh, this poor kid. Oh, his dad was a fucking psycho. Wait till that kid grows up and then finds out what happened between his parents. He's gonna be traumatized for the rest of his life.
Several other officers were shot, and others were injured by shrapnel during the rescue attempt. Eventually, SWAT officers arrived with advanced equipment to try and save the baby.
I need it. Here, give me the baby. Give me the baby. Go.
Damn, look how he grabbed that motherfucker. I mean, that little kid. Oh my god. Mind your tongue. Wow, this kid is like the Lana Rose kid situation. If I was this kid and I grew up to find out that my backstory was like that, I'd feel like the main character. Swear to God. I'd feel like the chosen one. Know what I'm saying? Probably get bullied my whole life, but I feel like the chosen one. Poor baby, man.
Shortly after, SWAT officers breached the home and found the suspect dead on the floor from what was later determined to be self-inflicted gunshot wounds. They also discovered the body of his wife, 29-year-old Shatifa Lobley, whom he had shot.
Shatifa, what did you do to cause this? Come on, I mean, you brought the demons out that motherfucker. His fat ass. So out of all those 4 people, the brother and the kid were the only ones to survive. That's tragic, man. Rest in peace to the wife.
In total, 9 officers were injured during the encounter, with
Damn,
the
no one
first
died though,
responding
right?
officer suffering the most severe wounds. However, all the officers survived.
Okay, thank
In
God.
the next
Thank
case,
God.
the suspect, acting like a deranged individual, attempted to blow up the officers who arrived at his home.
Okay, so this is the one we saw in the intro. Look at how the fucking house just turned into rubble instantly. Ooh, justice will be served. You believe that?
James, stay away from your front door.
Okay, so
On
they
December
were
4th, 2023, an
they
Arlington
were aware that a bomb was gonna go off because they clearly had a bomb-proof car. This shit was recent too. Damn, 2023.
2023, an Arlington police officer on patrol rushed to a residence after hearing what sounded like gunfire. Upon arriving at the apartment, he chose not to enter after neighbors warned him that the homeowner was a reclusive conspiracy theorist who believed the U.S. government was targeting him with spies. The officer later determined that the sounds he had heard were flares fired by the suspect, who had barricaded himself inside. Recognizing the unstable behavior,
James, what the fuck? You look like you could do my math homework. Come on, man. Don't Asians have like the least amount of crime in the U.S.? I swear to God, I heard about this shit in my like history class or something, bro. I would have never guessed in a million years that this guy was blowing up houses. I mean, he looks like someone who'd be behind the pharmacy cashier. Wow, but the neighbors came in clutch telling the cops not to go in his house though, for real.
homeowner, 56-year-old James Yu, the officer immediately called for backup.
Arlington County Police! Stop shooting the flares! Mr. Yu, can you hear me?
I don't think he wants to be talked to.
Mr. Yu!
The suspect continued firing flares for hours into the night, prompting officers to evacuate nearby residents while still opting not to enter the home. Eventually, SWAT officers brought in an armored vehicle to breach the door, as none of the officers were willing to enter blindly, unsure of what kind of ambush might await them.
James, Arlington Police, come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. We have your building surrounded. You're not leaving. Come to the door.
He is not coming out. He's planting the bomb as we speak right now. See, come on, guys, stop stereotyping. Us Muslims, we're not the only ones suicide bombing, man. We got the Asians taking our jobs now.
With your hands up. James.
Actually, I guess I still am Asian. The Middle East is in Asia. Yo, I'm stupid.
Arlington Police Department, we need you to move away from your front door. James, stay away from your front door.
Little did they know.
Stay away from your front door.
What are those?
As the armored vehicle breached the front door, James opened fire, but no officers were hit as they remained inside the vehicle, while others maintained a safe distance. Unable to reach or communicate with James after breaching the door, the officers proceeded to break through the windows, unaware of the evil plans James had planned for them.
Dang, dog. Whole house up in flames. Shit.
James had retreated to his basement.
So is this like a suicide bombing? Or imagine if James was on his like El Chapo timing and he had a whole tunnel under his house. He dipped out just like that. I doubt it, bro. If you're this stupid to set your own house up in flames, there's no way you could come up with some shit like that.
Ignited kegs of gasoline, triggering a massive explosion. The
Gasoline,
officers attempting to breach the windows were fortunate to be inside a heavily armored vehicle, as the outcome could have been drastically different.
Oh, yeah, thank
Here are
God.
various other angles of the explosion.
Crazy. Holy shit. Damn.
Fortunately, all officers not inside the armored truck were far enough from the explosion to avoid severe harm, though several sustained non-life-threatening injuries. The incident ultimately became a body recovery mission for James, who was caught in his own explosion. The next case
What the
was
hell?
utter.
So did he survive or not? He was caught in his own explosion? I mean, what'd that dumbass expect? So all you need is some gasoline to make an explosion that big. Mr. James, you was giving me ideas right now. This is next time for when my homies don't want to get on the game.
Insane, with the suspect relentlessly setting trap after trap for the unsuspecting police officers.
Oh, damn.
On March 29th,
Okay, what the fuck? Yo, give that cop a raise. Damn. No, he was with the shits. Damn, he looks like the Counter-Strike logo. Oh, that's tough. You know what? After this video, I can proudly say that our taxes are going to a good use, man. W cops, chat.
On March 29,
has
2024,
aura,
a Sparks police officer in Nevada pulled over 34-year-old Anthony Wade.
Ugly ass fucking dude. Like, what the fuck are you smiling for? The audacity to smile on your mugshot. And he looked fruity too. He's definitely gay.
Who was driving a Ford truck without license plates, unaware that he was walking into a trap.
What the hell? What the hell, he buried? This shit is not worth it, bro. It is not worth it. You could have handed over the license and registration, walked away with like a $400 ticket. But what are you doing instead? You let shots loose on the cop. Come on, big bro. I mean, black people, you guys were supposed to be the sane ones, you know? Y'all do cause most of the crime rate, but never do like pointless shit like this. Shooting at an officer. Like, how fucking dumb is that?
Let's go westbound, eastbound.
It sounds like he just crashed.
I'm shot. It's just 1050.
Wade opened
Oh my
fire
gosh,
on the
this cop is so manly. I'm shot and he's still walking around. Salute to you, man. My ass would have been laid out on the pavement. Probably not even shot either.
officer, who narrowly escaped injury by sheer luck, as a bullet grazed his neck and head, while his vest stopped another. Wade fled in his vehicle, but crashed shortly after.
Imagine if one of those bullets hit his head. Thank God it didn't, man.
Then ran on foot, triggering a police lockdown of the entire neighborhood. Soon after, dispatch received calls from a homeowner reporting that the suspect had broken into her house, prompting the rapid deployment of numerous armed officers to the scene.
Poor lady.
He was on the backyard and came inside.
Where is he?
I think he went to the other house.
Hey, just cover me just in case the guy might be in there. Show me your hands. Sparks police. Put your hands up. Stop. That doesn't look like anyone's in there.
Where is that bastard?
Hi, so we have a critical incident that's going on. It's kind of dangerous right now. Did anyone jump inside your yard or backyard? No. Where are you headed to? Store. Okay. What I need you to do, can you go inside your house and shelter in place? Let's get this family out of here.
Unknowingly to the officers, Wade was hiding in the back seat of a car, holding the homeowner hostage. He had intended for her to drive him out of the neighborhood, but when that was no longer...
This goes beyond any work of a YN. This dude is a prestige YN, that's what he is, with his dirty ass dreads. To be fair, this lady could have opened the door and ran the fuck out. But again, in moments like that, you can't really think. Hey man, this guy is living in GTA for real.
He forced her back into the house before officers could piece everything together and return to search the residence. Being the closest to the one he had previously broken into, Wade was already lying in wait, this time with more traps prepared.
Well, please.
Oh shit. Ooh. Alright, we got the body cam of the cop in the beginning.
Get up! Get out! Get out!
And you're like, oof. No, I've already done too much glazing. Fuck it, bro. Let's just let this shit play out.
Stand up! Are you hurt? No. Get her out! Get her out! Get her out! Get her out!
Damn.
I got you.
One of the officers immediately dragged the hostage to safety, while several brave officers stayed behind to confront Wade.
Fuck.
No, he's in. Back away. He's shooting me.
Stay right here, man.
Get the fuck out of there!
One of the officers was shot, but his vest stopped the bullet, while another narrowly survived after a bullet struck his hearing protection. However, the ordeal didn't end there. The suspect managed to escape once again, this time caught on a police drone as he jumped a fence into another property, prompting officers to quickly rescue the woman inside. Wade then barricaded himself in the home, refusing to surrender despite hours of failed negotiations.
Brother, we got B2s for a reason. President Trump, if you're really that confident that they're that accurate, you should just drop it on that house. For real, that's what I would have done, man. It's gonna cost you a whole house, but that's how you avoid the most injuries.
SWAT officers finally breached the house. They found no sign of him, but as they moved toward the garage, they were walking straight into another trap.
Damn, these officers brave as hell. Who knows where his dumb ass could be hiding? He could be in this fridge for all they know and just pop out with shots. What are they shooting at? That's him in there, right? If he jumps out with more ammo, I swear to God, he's got to be out of bullets.
I got you.
The officers retreated once again as Wade opened fire on them. After 2 hours of attempting to make verbal contact without a response,
He did have more ammo. God damn it. God damn it, Wade. Okay, I don't think this is a mugshot. I think this is his driver's license. Because no way they captured him. They had to have killed his ass.
advanced toward the garage once more, where they discovered Wade lying dead. An autopsy later confirmed that he had died from gunshot wounds.
Okay.
In the next case...
Alright, good work, cops. He didn't commit suicide. That makes it all the more better. That means that he actually wanted to live. Am I a horrible person? No, fuck no. He got what was coming for him, man.
Innocent police officer and father of 3 paid the ultimate price when he fell into a trap set by an evil criminal he was trying to rescue. On May 30th, 2024, Minneapolis officers responded to a building following reports of a gunshot and an active mass shooting. Upon arrival, the first officer encountered a man who appeared to have been shot. As the officer moved to assist him, something crazy happened.
512, look, we have at least 2 victims outside at the location, bleeding. Who shot you? Who shot you?
Damn, okay, so no officers have died so far. This asshole could be the one to change that. Hopefully not, though, bro.
Are there victims inside?
Oh, you bastard.
Officer Jamal Mitchell, attempting to perform an act of goodwill, helping what he believed to be a victim, was fatally shot by the actual gunman who had been pretending to be injured. As eyewitnesses observed the incident, it wasn't long before additional officers flooded the scene.
Where? Where's the guy shooting? That guy, come here. Yeah, go. What's up? What's up?
Multiple shots being fired.
Bruh. Be on cops' asses as much as y'all want, but in situations like this, how they're performing under all this adrenaline, bro, and under all this pressure and stress, like, they got my respect after this video for sure. I mean, this shit is hella tough.
Come on. Reload. Reload. Straight ahead. I got you.
Stay around 22nd and 21st. They're shooting somewhere between the blocks. Stay away from
Dang, man.
shooting from that block.
Get up, get up, get
Hey,
up.
what happened? What happened to the cop though? The one in the beginning?
Other arriving officers managed to kill the gunman, 34-year-old Mustafa Mohammed, a career criminal.
God damn it. Mustafa Mohammed. I thought us Muslims were clear of this video. His last name is the same as my first name. Okay, it's alright, man. The black people are on the same page as us. It's good. So are the white people. And along with the Asians too, surprisingly. Always someone to fuck it up, man.
Other arriving officers managed to kill the gunman, 34-year-old Mustafa Mohammed,
You bald-ass, ugly-ass, Somalian-ass piece of shit. Guys, we don't claim him. As a part of the Muslim community, we do not claim him.
Mustafa Mohammed, a career criminal who had fatally shot Officer Jamal Mitchell,
Okay, they didn't make it out, though.
who was soon to be married, in cold blood. The gunman also killed one other
In
person.
cold blood. I'm guessing he died. R.I.P. dude. What a brave guy. He died trying to help him, man. For the most part, being a cop is pretty laid back. Unless you get fucked over in situations like this. Rest in peace to that guy again. All he's gonna get now is probably like a reward ceremony that his family is not gonna give a shit about. Some sergeant's probably gonna go up to his kids and give him like medals of honor.
Injured 4 additional victims during the incident. The next case was entirely different.
I think I'm gonna just leave the video off here, man. Wow, bro, you know what? This is probably the most hectic video I've seen. Of all the videos with these cops and courtrooms and life sentences, the ones about shooting, spinning, killing, this is the most hectic one I've seen for sure. The most heinous. Again, YouTube guidelines is something else. Some of the shit we saw on here, we'd only see on Twitter. But I'm glad, bro. I'm glad that the guidelines aren't that tight, because I get to keep looking at shit like this. Anyways, like I said, man, road to 10K. Everybody sub up. Let's make it big together, bro. Before the end of this summer, you know, got a little bit of time left. I'm cooling. We can hit it. We can still hit it, definitely. With that being said, man, y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Peace out.